Hey everybody! Today you and I will try to use a low-risk, reliable strategy that is suitable for beginners. Firstly, we have to display the graph so we will have more readable and comfortable view. Click here, select candles, select the time frame for 15 seconds, then choose two indicators that will help us in trading today, with which we'll trade and make a profit. Click on indicators and select two indicators here. First one will be the alligator. Second is the stochastic oscillator. Well, my dear friends, we have the chart ready to trade. We have all indicators customized and beautiful candle images. Here you go. Next, how are we going to use this strategy? When the green line of the indicator is crossed, as well, when we have the alligator in position, that the green line is found on top, then the red line, then the blue one, we can go in and consider long position. Also, if it is a situation where we have everything crossed down and the green line is the lowest, then comes the red line, then the blue one. In this very case, we open a short position. Also, we should consider for a long position that the stochastic oscillator should be below or around 20, like here for example. And in order to open a short position, we should look for the indicator to be around or above 80. The higher, the better. But it's also enough if that is in the range 70 to 80. Let's start looking for these situations. For the suitable graph, what can we see here is we had a downward movement. There is an upward movement going on here. However, the stochastic oscillator tells us that this asset is already in the overbought area. Because of this, we'll move on to the next chart. Here is basically the same thing. In this situation, we will trade with 15 seconds time frame, and the time expiration will also be for 15 seconds. There is no this option, so we move on to the next. Here we see that the green line is breaking through the red one and moving down. What we can observe here is that the stochastic oscillator is at the top. At the same time, the alligator has already begun to close its mouth. Because of this, we can consider the option to enter a short position. The time frame for 1 minute does not suit us. Because of this, we move on to the next chart. What we see here is that we have the stochastic oscillator at the level of 20. According to the alligator indicator, jaw lines already want to open up, and we go long for 15 seconds. Let's take our profit and move on to the next chart. We've missed the best entry point here. The breakout has already passed, and already the stochastic oscillator tells us that the asset is in the oversold area. We're moving on further to the next chart. So here we can see a great entry point. The chart has already gone down very much. It has touched the alligator indicator and goes further up, which is the alligator indicator is a support zone for the chart. We're taking the reaction. Moving on to the next chart, guys. Well, here we see a reaction from this level. So in this very situation, we go along from the alligator level. We also have the stochastic oscillator in the level below 80, which means that we can consider a long position, making a profit. Let's move on to the next chart. Here we see the breakdown downwards by the green line of the alligator indicator line. Because of it, we can open trade with a short position and fix the profit. Here we can see that the alligator has started to break from the bottom to the top. Because of this, we are going long. Let's move on to the next currency pair. This trade can be considered if the price falls to this level. Then a long position can be considered. Let's wait. The price went up. Because of this confirming factor, we're moving on. We see a top to bottom breakdown of the green line over the red line, which is why we open down trade here. Let's record a profit, my friends. Let's move on to the next currency pair. We start to form a breakout. Because of this, we go short. Here we can observe the penetration by the green line over the red line. Because of that, we went short. The indicator changes direction to downward. As you can see, this strategy is simple and reliable enough. So be sure to try it on your accounts and subscribe to this channel so as not to miss new profitable strategies and reviews from me. See you soon. Goodbye.